Hello, America. We are here live with You Don't Know Who You're Walking Past, back on our birth path of the show, the Condo Walk. Yay! And thank you guys for tuning in. And as you can see up ahead, we have our first interviewee walking toward us, but he's walking like he has somewhere to go. Let's see if we can snatch this interview, honey. Let's just see. Good morning. How are you? Good. Not. He's in a big rush, and you can normally tell people who are really in a rush, honey. And he's in the rush. So, since we have people in the rush, and we're on our birthing walk of this show, You Don't Know Who You're Walking Past, we can catch up with each other. How about that? So let's catch up, shall we? Now, what's going on in our lives? When I say our, I mean mine. America, you are my talk show host. You help me decide on what. Now, as you can see here, there's a lot of homes. You see these signs for sale, for rent, many different things. You know, these homes, can go for very cheap. And you can normally get them for the markdown of anything, because the market is not like really bad. They need to clean this bus side up. I mean, really, who would catch a bus right here with all that looking like that? I mean, really, people. But as you know, it is spring in Atlanta, and as you know, honey, many of the gays are coming out of their winter wear, honey. They're coming out of the minks, the faux furs, all of the above, honey. Why? Because it's summertime in Atlanta. It's time to get hot. Now, you guys, let me address something to you, because it has been brought to my attention, and it's not breaking news. This has been happening in Atlanta before we and the show moved here. There has been a lot of talk of this whole down here, and I'm going to address it. Many people won't, but I simply will. I'm going to address the fact that you literally, stay with me, you guys, hold your breath, gasp, and hold your loins. There are gays here in Atlanta, Georgia, that will contract the HIV virus intentionally, on purpose, the gall to get the HIV virus just so you can get government support. Note here, in Atlanta, Georgia, if you have the HIV virus, you can have free rental, which means, let me break that down to you, that Atlanta here, they will pay your rent. They will give you food stamps. But honey, you could get food stamps without even having the HIV virus. Some of these kids are just so silly to me. And the whole point of you risking your life to get the virus just so you can get government assistance, that alone speaks to me as I'm sorry guys, this is just really bothering me, so honey, I could barely seem to get the words out. Uneligible to get out on your feet and work for your own, to get your own apartment, to pay for your own apartment, to succeed in actually calling yourself an adult. Listen to me. Being one way and being another, it's just not good enough. Oh, not to get off topic, you guys. I know you're wondering, what is this dot on my face? Well, this morning we tried something new. We tried a little beauty mark, as you can see there. I don't know if that really works for me, but we're just going to test it out for today and see the reviews we get back. To get back on this topic, though, I'm just really disturbed by it, intentionally, simply because of the fact that you would go pull your pants down, let a young man that you know is HIV positive put his private into you. No, sorry. I am so sorry, you guys, simply for saying private. I'm sorry, because my show is all but that, honey. Putting his dick inside of you. Okay? And to contract a virus intentionally, that there are people who are dying over this specific thing in their lives. I mean, this alone is just outrageous and outstanding. For someone to actually, to do that, can you actually think of someone doing that? I can, because there's several here. Oh my gosh, we could go on and on about this situation. America, you tell me what you think about this situation, and tell me, how do you think that this affects the gay lifestyle. Now, I heard many older gays talk a lot here in Atlanta and really all over the world about how back in the day, the gay lifestyle wasn't this way, that it was really taunted by my generation, which I agree to a certain extent, because back in the day, the houses and things like that, the older gays created those houses, from my understanding from talking to several older educated homosexuals, that those houses were created for children whose parents that put them out because they had nowhere to go, and that house was actually a family. Those people actually looked out for you, took care of you, just as a real mother or father would. But from my understanding now, and in this aspect, there are families sleeping with each other, the children having sex with the mom or the dad in the family. I have an issue with that. I simply have an issue with that because they misconstrued the whole purpose of this house and this entire thing of why it was literally created. But we'll get back on that topic. Here live with us, we probably have our first interview. This young lady here. Excuse me, ma'am. Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Come on, keep walking.
Okay.
I know you understand you have somewhere to go. What is your name, first of all?
Sarah.
Sarah. This is Sarah. Sarah looked very comfortable this morning.
Okay.
Sarah, our show is called You Don't Know Who You're Walking Past. Millions of America watch this. So, tell America, and it's really to get to know the average day modern American.
Okay.
What are you doing this morning? How are you feeling? Where are you going? Just whatever on your mind and heart.
I'm going to get my car out of the impound.
Oh my gosh, Sarah.
Yeah.
What happened? Went out clubbing last night?
Yeah.
And parked in a no zone?
Yes, sir.
You guys, Atlanta is known for it.
Hence why I'm going out dressed like this.
I understand, Sarah. She's going incognito, so they actually don't know who she is. Which way are you going, Sarah?
I'm going right here. My friend's parked there.
You're going right here, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay, well, this will probably be very short. Sarah, what would you like to tell your last ending note to America that you would just like for anybody to know? The economy, gas prices, anything that you would like to know. Your last standing words, Sarah.
I would just say be careful when you go out on Friday night.
And those are from Sarah. Well,
Yep.
Sarah, thank you so much,
You're
babe.
welcome.
And I hope that car thing goes well.
Thank you.
Say hi to your friend in the car. Okay, we are off. Sarah's now going to get her car. God bless her. We hope she get her car out really good and well. So now that that's our first interview of the morning. Her name is Sarah. She's going to get her car at the impound simply because she went out clubbing last night. It was Friday night. And she's going to go get her car. So back on that topic to where we were before we caught Sarah coming out this morning. This whole thing has been very misconstrued, and I really feel saddened simply because of me labeled as a homosexual, but me myself, I really don't like to put stipulations or names to myself. Let me school you guys a little bit. Here in Atlanta or anywhere, there is a thing where you label yourself as in what you are sexually. You can be a top, you can be a bottom, you can be fully versatile. Now, those things, this is sad, you guys. I'm trying to make eye contact with you so you can understand and feel my feelings and see where I'm coming from. But that's in the gay lifestyle, the labels that we hold, and it labels the person of what they are sexually. Now, 9 times out of 10 here in Atlanta, honey, you got bottoms that when you get them in the bedroom, they'll become tops. And then you also here have drag queens that will do you in full drag. Well, you guys, that's not the whole point in case and matter. You can do and you can feel whatever you want. Good morning. You could do and feel very rude. Didn't say good morning back, but that's okay, America. We go on. You can label with yourself whatever you want, your sexual orientation, whatever. But my thing is, do it and do it with protection. I don't know how many times America and I have stressed it enough that you need to be protected no matter what you do, no matter who you love, really. But I mean, it's just really getting beat out, tired, and what is that on our ear? Sorry, America. Ugh. Bugs, mini pestering, hated bugs. That's the only thing about summer that we really hate, is that the bugs come out, get on your face, all this other crazy stuff. But America, let me tell you here that this, what I speak of, what I do to look out for my fans, yes. Thank you for letting us cross. What a nice young gentleman. To look out for my fans and to educate you on things is simply that being a homosexual doesn't make you a bad thing. I know there's a lot of Christians and things of that such out there, but here's my input on that. People that go to church, 9 times out of 10, there are gays in there, there's molesters. The pastor himself is probably one of the things that he speak of to not to do and not to sin. He's probably that 9 times out of 10. He's going home banging his wife and then going out on the weekends probably getting a blowjob from a gay guy. You tell me what's the tea, but I know, honey. I've seen it, heard it, and done it all. As far as done it all as went to church, honey. Don't get the game twisted. Little history on me, boo. I'm a Pisces, birthday March the 1st. I don't play that. Had one girlfriend, that's her name there. Get a close up of that, Kenny. Yeah. As you can see the name, she will remain unnameless because as you know with this show, with us being at a status of what we are, if we say or publicize any one name, they will have the stardom and the reality of what the status of the show had. So people were named unnameless. So you see the name yourself, take it as you will. But my thing is, we were together for 5 years, and throughout that 5 years, it was horrible. Why? Because I was simply doing it over the time of while I was going to school and doing it for my family. Simply because I knew it wasn't right. I knew that wasn't me and how I felt and how I know things needed to be. But I did it. Come to find out, when we broke up, she wanted to become a lesbian. I think that attraction was simply because she was a tomboy with long, beautiful hair and light skin. So that was my thing. But ever since then, and that was 2009, when I broke up with her on graduation day, and then from there I've been single ever since. My reason of being single is simply because the guys and the girls are cool, the guys are fools. My outtake of it, because there are just young men and older men who just really see tons of different type of men, and they get accustomed to jumping from one man to another because this one's cuter, this one has a bigger booty, this one works here and this one works there. We're not really into that per se. Like I say, myself, I'm just over it. I'm so used to being alone now that I'm really immune to it. I've been alone since 2009, and now I'm at the age of 22 and still single. I really don't care too much for relationships anymore. But like I say, I'm not opposed to it, not at all. Don't get me wrong, you guys. Everyone needs someone to love. I really don't want to die old, alone. But, you know, if I would die old alone, honey, you best guarantee, honey, I will sit there in a chair I designed for myself in full slingbacks with some Louis Vuittons. Okay? Reading a Vogue Illustrated Italian edition. There. Dot period. In my chair. With me. Just me. If I were to die alone. I would basically die fabulously. I wouldn't die with a care in the world about anything. I would simply look over, look up, and thank God for letting me go on this journey of creating myself and building my empire. Because simply I don't have time for the foolishness at all. People who are foolish to me, they're crazy. Craziness. You're crazy because simply you don't know what's walking past you and you don't know what's among you. As a human being, I'm just totally over that entire situation as we go on over with our show. Hey, good morning. Say hi to America. Yeah. So, you guys, as we go on, we have more interviews. Look at this. What do you think of that? So, as we go on, good morning. What are we doing? Come on, back up.
Well, wait, my hair's not done.
Okay, her hair's not done. Okay, so we are doing a show. It's called You Don't Know Who You're Walking Past, and it's to get to know the modern day American. Okay, so tell us, girls, What are you doing? Okay, we're not gonna put her on camera, America, because she said her, not duh. Which we can believe that from an African American woman.
Yes.
So, you can talk loud and the camera can still hear you.
All right.
Tell us, girls, where are y'all going this morning? How y'all feeling? Just tell America what's on your heart and mind.
My hair done.
She's going to get her hair done over here.
Yeah,
She's going to get her nails done. So, girls, just what is your name first of all?
China.
Shannon. China. Her name is China. Scream your name over there. Brianna. China and Brianna. Now, China and Brianna, just tell us, what are you feeling right now?
To cross the street. And
Hungry.
China want to cross the street, but as you can see up there, the street line says stop. So we're actually doing something really illegal, but we're actually going to keep going. So where else are you guys headed for the day? Baby daddy drama? What? Baby mama drama? What you got?
I'm going to purchase my apartment.
Woo-hoo! Good job, China girl. Don't get in the street. She's trying to die, and I will not be reliable for it. Which way are you guys crossing? Okay, let's go this way. So live. Thank you. Say hi to America. So as we go on with Shannon and the girls, come on over, girl. Exactly what apartment and what area?
It's on Buford Highway.
Buford Highway. We're really not, the show's really not from Atlanta, but we've been here for a minute. But we like to update people on things and everything. So, who's calling?
What? Somebody was calling me. I thought that was Logan.
I think you dropped somebody's shoe.
Oh shit. What's that?
Is this you?
No.
There's a lady yelling across the street. I think someone dropped something.
What the frick is it?
My bag is on my shoulder,
Yeah,
so.
my bag is on my shoulder.
Well, do everybody have their bags, purses, and wallets? I think that's a tennis shoe. Is that a tennis shoe, ma'am?
Yeah, it is. A shoe.
What is it?
I don't think it's this shoe. I think it's a shoe.
Well, there's a lady across the street was yelling while we're doing our interview. But the show must go on, honey. So tell us, where and how, what do you work, what do you do? Tell us.
Well, my boyfriend is paying for the apartment.
Whoop whoop. Okay, so that's all we have to say there. America, that's deep in the urban community, formerly known as Trap.
No trap.
Oh, okay, hold on. So he ain't trapping. So I guess what
He
trapping?
has 2 jobs.
2 jobs, girl. What does he do?
He works at the Georgia Dome.
Georgia
and he
Dome.
works at the Air Force.
Air Force. Whoop whoop. Okay, so he's not a trap hood guy. All right. So as we wait for her to still go across the street to go get her shoe, honey, the show must go on. So, babe, what else would you like to share with America to part our seas?
Then I'm coming out with a makeup line called China Pink.
She's coming out with a makeup line called China Pink. Okay.
So be aware and know it's coming.
Okay. So this is your time to actually get yourself out there, honey. You got a Twitter, Facebook. Where do you want them to follow you? Let
My
them know.
Twitter is my China doll, and my Facebook is China Pink.
China Pink. All right, you guys. So follow her, China Boo.
Thank
and
you.
tell your boo back there. Thanks for this interview, honey. As we go on, look at your baby. Look at he, honey. He just in the door chill. Okay, honey, as the show go on, y'all take care, babe, and good luck with everything. As we go on with this show, honey, live from Limburg, honey, we are reporting with this show. You don't know who you're walking past, honey, at all. Say, girl, say hi to America. Yes, indeed, honey, as we go on. But you guys, this show must go on. Now, the camcorder of our tapes, honey, is going on and on, but we must pooch on, honey, to Buckhead. Why Buckhead, honey? Because we have several things to do today as we go on along our journey and to get back on topic of many Americans and what they're actually doing in their lifetimes. Are they feeling the rush of this economy? Could they not feel the rush of this economy? How are you feeling, sir? Good morning. As we go on and he not speak, honey. People act like they really can't talk, honey. I don't know if people just really camera shy. But honey, let me tell you this. I told you this several times before. If somebody had me a camera, honey, and put me on camera, honey, within that 45 seconds, honey, I will have you buying anything that's on my body because I will give you a full commercial, honey, snatched with details, emails, and comma dot periods. You couldn't pay me, honey, not to say anything on anybody's camera. America, I need you to get hip. Now, everybody always wants the fame, wants the attention, and wants to be famous. How do you know, honey, that this show, my show, out of all shows, will lift you up to the ceiling, honey, and put you on the road to where you want to be? All you have to do is simply introduce yourself, give that oomph about yourself, America. That's the reason why I ask people all the time, what do you want America to know? About what? About who? What are you feeling? all of that good jazz. No one really has anything to say at that point. But you guys, as we're now here at the train station at Lindbergh, guys, I love Lindbergh. I really love Atlanta. Atlanta has treated me well. It's been hard as a 22-year-old moving away from home, out here doing it on my own. But you know, somebody got to do it, and you got to do it well. Okay, America? So, you guys, on that note, we're going to see you guys later on today after we get off work, okay? Tune in for more. TTYL, and you know I love you.